unmuting now? Oh, I was going to get 3, 2, 1. My bad. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to CSU. We got Shawnee State here, a team that has taken CSU to the brink in the past. Let's see if CSU can make things work for them this time. Space Miner will, or I guess probably not Space Miner, given the fact that you said it was a Toon Link player. They got plenty of Wolf experience. Not good Wolf experience, you know, being me, but they do have some Wolf experience in the building. With a little bit of a forward air into up air, leading it off into the nair as well. Tries to go for the gyro as the edge guard, but it's not going to connect. Able to avoid that one as the Wolf here. Arctic is, of course, the starter, as he tends to be for CSU. One of the more annoying things as Wolf in this matchup is that gyro does block your lasers. Usually, Wolf laser goes through a lot of projectiles, right? Even like same as charge shot, it doesn't clank with it, just goes right through it. Gets a little bit difficult at times. That's the Arctic special, by the way. Up smash into immediately cover it. Not really the Arctic special, just the Rob has 0 end lag special. Cheeky 2-frame of the nair. The reflector as well, trying to cover his turn that at will. Down smash covers the no tech option. As well as a tech roll back. It's an up throw. Yep, immediately doesn't actually land on the platform. I thought it was going to land on that left plat, but no. Going to live for now. That forward tilt. Enough knockback to start sending. It's a back air, covers. It's just such a good back air, and yeah, the gyro will take that first stock for CSU. Even straight back into things. Reminder, Shawnee State, we didn't have much time to talk about this beforehand because, you know, I will fully admit it's my fault, I was distracted. It's one of the teams that's like top 3 in GLEC. One of the teams that really gives CSU some trouble when they play against each other. Not the easiest matchup for them, and neutral or directional air dodge to get out of the way of that laser. For landing option there. It's going to be the gyro into the arm rotor, doesn't quite kill, but Wolf's recovery, not sublime, doesn't survive. Oh, the stock taken for CSU. Gyro dash attack, setting up a good little bit of a combo. The down tilt trip there doesn't lead into anything. The nair not coming out quite in time. A big old laser, just like 20. Well, gyro toss, down tilt into that. Following up that no tech. And gyro on the ledge. It's very difficult to get through that. Pressure here. Submitted by Arctic, and not something you see often is nair into up air. It's some of the Arctic started to add a little bit more into his toolkit. It's a bit of a, you know, mix up in on the nair DI with the arm rotor if you're able to find it. Well, as a timing thing, you can technically air dodge out of arm rotor, I believe. But it's a tight window and can't quite with up air in the picture. Great play so far from Arctic on this stock, 86 to 131. He doesn't have just Wolf experience for me. He does have a Wolf play that he used to play a lot. That is going to kill. That's ridiculous. Excellent first game there from CSU. Able to get themselves an early lead. Last semester, I remember this game. The more I think about it, the more I do remember these two teams playing. And last semester, CSU struggled a little bit against Shawnee State. I remember they won game 1 relatively handily. Then Shawnee State had excellent adaptations game 2, came back game 3, did CSU. We're gonna have to see if time heals some wounds and allows CSU to close things out in a 2-0, or if they're able to continue to hold them off, only barely. And by the way, this is not the only Smashy Bros that you're going to be able to watch during this weekend. We've got a long weekend ahead of us, and one thing during this weekend is, of course, Midgard Mayhem. It's going to be an Ohio Summit qualifier. Already at something like 40 some odd entrants, 46 or so. That pop bonus is going ever higher. It's currently around $300, so make sure you sign up. Make sure you get on board. It's going to be the Mario coming in now for Shawnee State. This is a matchup that Rob can quite struggle with. I've said before that I think Mario is a almost better version of what me, Brawler, can provide. I've been shamed and shunned for that opinion, but I do believe in it. Of course, the up air ladders and comboing into forward air on the ledge is downright disrespectful a lot of the time, and those combos get much easier into Rob. But Rob, not struggling to find combos of his own, tries to find a back air. Punish that, it's a no tech! No legend tangibility. Did have to jump off down there to try to catch that, and Roll goes right behind Arctic with the misspacing on that forward smash, evades the juggling there from Mario. Tilt sends him over the ledge, but he's fine for now. Goes for the arm rotor to cover certain ledge options, but that one will not succeed this time. Dude likes to see him go for it though. It's relatively safe compared to just a regular old arm rotor, given the fact that he does go off stage with it. And on a character without a spiking down air, it can be much more difficult to sufficiently punish. Tries to go for another arm rotor. The down air, it's not going to be a spiking one, but it is still a down air nonetheless. Beautiful DI from the Shawnee State Mario. Keeps him up in this one. Air, that'll grab that stock. Arctic with 4 now, keeping things quite positive for CSU's side. Let's go for your arm rotor there. You saw it. The tail end of that animation. Fair setting a little bit too far to get landing combos the way that Mario player really wants. Another up air. Really, I like the way that Arctic is using those up airs, not necessarily as that standard tool to get kills, but more so to cover his escape. Not a lot of players will feel comfortable going for up airs there, where they're just kind of rescuing the other player at times. It can feel 85% though. This is already a mounding lead for Arctic. He's gonna look for some pressure. That down grab rather, and down tilt for the Mario. Do a whole lot. Beautiful back air, center stage. Isn't gonna kill quite yet. It's a gyro. Find the connect. Fireball into nothing. Looking for the up smash. I thought he was going to look for the grab, down throw into up air, but no, he slow mashes, and that one doesn't matter if you win the 50-50 on the DI. Arctic's still going to find that kill. Yeah, we have entered Mario mode. My man's is up smashing. He is certainly looking for that specific kill. It's going to be the down smash though that'll end up taking it for Shawnee State. Arctic now on 1 more stock. He might be able to take out 2 players before dropping the 3rd. He goes for the deep arm rotor. No! A heartbreaking fall there for Arctic. He didn't take that last stock, by the way. Okay, she noticed. She's a knower. It's unfortunate. CSU should have a player though who can come in here and take the 1 stock off of this Mario, right? If I'm thinking about who to send in here, I'm thinking about... I don't necessarily want Chimpus in. I feel like Bayonetta versus Mario is not great for her. Yes, you can evade a lot of what Mario does. Yes, Mario is stubby, but if he gets in, you can just sometimes die at 0, it feels. If he hits those up air nair chains across the stage, or even if he just finds an up air around ledge, Bayonetta can... Bayonetta can just... Why am I saying Bayonetta? Bayonetta can just explode. And also those... ladder combos, those juggles that Mario can provide can sometimes absolutely eviscerate Bayonetta, right? They kill so early on a character that light, especially with how large Bayonetta is. She's relatively easy to hit. So I'm not sure if that's the matchup I want to look for here compared to, for example, Colonies. I think is a relatively safe bet. Dreamless could also be another option, but it's going to be Colonies coming in. Go. No thieves here, I'm joking. Immediate grab there, the game has now begun. Weak Nair actually jab blocks. Sometimes I don't think about stuff like that, but clearly these players do. It's going to be jab 2 on shield, which is going to be safer than you might think for a jab 2. It's back here. Colin was practicing these a little bit earlier. Tries to go for the down tilt out the boomerang, but he pops him a little bit too high. Colonies find a fire arrow down south, but not going to connect into a whole lot. Up on shield is not so slow that you can out of shield forward smash it as Mario. A little wave bounce there as well from the young Link player. Looks for the spin attack out of shield. Yeah, he's kind of fishing for that one a little bit. Getting a little bit obvious, but he's not going to be punished for it quite yet. It was a forward air to send Mario off. He's looking for kill option, and there we go. That almost does it. Love the little fancy pants gameplay he's got going on. Down tilt into up B. Will that be it? Yes, quite handily. Arctic mild blunder. Doesn't seem to be affecting them too hard. That was an important one for Colonies to be able to take handily, right? If you struggled with that one, that's where the nerves might start to kick in, where things might start to go a little bit awry, but Colonies is feeling plenty fine about that one. He only took about 30% there. Able to cleanly and handily take that one. I believe this is almost a mirror image of how things happened last time these two played. Shawnee State is a very good team. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that Shawnee State was a good team at first, so I kind of was coming into this before talking to the players like, okay, it's just gonna be another quick 30-minute stream. We'll be in and be out. Be done with it. No, Shawnee State is a team that can really punch up to a team of our level. Game 1, though, it's looking like CSU was established a strong lead. 2 stocks lead. 3 stocks lead. With 2 to 3 players standing. Shawnee to ourselves. Alright, it's going to be Peach coming out here. I don't know if I like this matchup for Shawnee State, all things considered. I feel like Sheik versus Young Link isn't great unless you are one of those... Peach versus Young Link I don't think is especially great unless you're one of those Peaches who are going to hit a single turnip and convert it into 80% and then convert that into a kill subsequently. Going to be a down tilt. Not going to find the up air leading out of it. We're seeing some fancy float cancel shenanigans, but it's not going to lead into a ton here. He's able to put on some pressure. He's established himself an early lead here, but those projectiles being eaten up by Peach's ballerina toe tapping. For an opening here, it's going to be just a simple footstool. I think that ate the Peach player's input, actually, because if you saw there, he kind of stood still after it, looking for forward smash. It's not going to be... Oh, excuse me, sorry. Not gonna be found. Fire arrow forward air. Caught. Forward throw. Yep, that's gonna do it. Especially with rough DI. I don't think it mattered, but regardless, that was a kill that CSU are gonna be happy with. A down throw. It was a good parry as well from Colin that I did. It's out in mentioning. Back air. He was practicing that in the lab, by the way, before this game. I saw him working on those back air inputs. We're heading back into it. There was a bit of an audio problem, it seemed, on our end. Which, it's been happening a little bit more lately, I'm going to be honest. I think somebody fiddled with it, and you know, a recording that I had set up for the thing that is happening today that I'm sure we all know of. Nice little conversion there, boomerang into forward air. Colony's yet to drop a stock. The audio was a little bit messed up for my recording I had worked on, so it's a bit unfortunate, but regardless, we got the game going on. And Colonies has found himself a substantial lead. If he's able to take this one without dropping another stock, it'll be 9-3, which he will be very happy with. That up throw isn't very strong. It's not going to kill anytime soon, even on that small battlefield platform. Boomerang forward air. It's going to be some good damage. He's not going to find a whole lot after that. The Peach side special is relatively safe on shield. The falling forward air, down tilt, another forward air. That one will almost kill, despite the fact that only at 105 after the hit. Really hurts that one. Back there, that should do it. Yep, there we go. Finally, a 4th stock is gone from CSU, and that's the 3rd stock that Shawnee has solidly taken for themselves and not CSU kind of handing to them. Down through a bear, a little bit of percentage. Down air relatively safe when landing if you're able to mix up the timing. Colonies might have just found his entry, though. It's going to be a down air on shield. He's ready for that one. Shawnee State dropping their third player. One more left to take on Colony's last two, as well as the last two players in their back pocket. Yeah, I don't think I like that matchup for Shawnee State, sending in Peach into Young Link. I don't think that's a very good one to go for, all things considered. Young Link can really mildly space out Peach. A lot of her aerials don't really have that range. Minus forward air, which doesn't have the speed required to really mess with Young Link's goals, really. As well, she doesn't have very good anti-camping measures, minus just fishing for a good turnip, and that takes too long compared to something like Steve, where you can just sit back and mine. Sonic, you can charge a spin dash, spin charge. Peach, you gotta be fishing for a while to find a Stitch or a bomb or a Mr. Saturn. Can you get pitfalls from turnip pull? I don't think so, yeah. Excuse me. If you could, that'd be bonkers, of course. Yeah, it takes a while to get those things. I almost wish you could still get the beam swords like you could, and I believe it was, you could get it in melee. I think you could get it in brawl, right? From turnip pull. Regardless, it's going to be based on the tier list. Shawnee favored, which makes me really question what on earth is going on with the tier list to have Young Link be lower than Toon Link. But regardless, still not a terrible character by any means. This one might be a little bit close. 2 iterations of Link. We've seen 2 Links, and that's 40% of the Zelda representation. We're not seeing the real Link either. A little bit of a boomerang. It's an air dodge away to try to dodge out of a down tilt, and it will succeed for now for Space Miner, but still searching for a solid opening. That's a raw air dodge up at the jump. Bomb to cover the return to stage. I will say, despite the fact that a lot of people trash talk Toon Link sound effects, and you know, I can kind of agree, I do love the visual effects attached to Toon Link, right? The bomb and explosion in particular. It's a very pretty little thing, that Wind Waker, the animations from that game. Big fan. Colony's looking for a follow-up out of that down, or the jab too, but just air dodges straight through it. Searching for something, but they're just running around on that side platform. Somebody's gonna have heart palpitations at this rate. A little bit of a fire arrow, but it's too far away to convert into the forward air. It does require pretty specific spacings as Young Link to find those conversions. They're relatively specific, all things considered. Boomerang into fair, that'll be 1 for Space Miner. This one being the actual Space Miner, unless somehow they have another Toon Link player and he's changed names. This is where it gets tough to kill if you're Colonies. I guess a straight forward air can kill. Forward throw can kill, but it's going to be tough to find an option that'll really succeed like that right now. The boomerang stopped the forward throw potential just a moment prior. Fire arrow into Nair, that'll do it. It'll be 1 for Colonies at the very least. He's not going to go down without too much of a fight here. Back air, back air. That'll be a grab as well. He's going to look for an up air, but the DI read is not correct on that one. A back air will send, but not very far. Space Miner surviving. It's going to be the forward air catch with that one bomb throw straight upwards. A neutral air dodge from Colonies. It'll keep him alive, keep him going for now. Projectile war has begun once again. Both these players looking for their kill confirms. It's going to be Space Miner who finds a little bit better. Colony's not really looking for a kill confirm, of course, and it's frozen. And we're back in. A bit of an air dodge up there. Colony's unable to punish from him, but this is Wi-Fi, so it can be very difficult for these players to react to these kinds of things. That back air is so little end, like he's able to throw out one and then find the landing hit of the other with just a short hop. Looking for a nair right now as well. It's a very good nair. I think it's like frame 3, frame 4. Something like that. It's exceptionally powerful. The bomb dropped after that boomerang. Colonies start to look for the edge guard, but it's not going to be found. Ledge trap is dropped just a tad. It's a nair out of shield, but that boomerang a little bit too safe to fall to that one. Tries to go for the forward air, and it's going to be another 1 stock left for Shawnee State. And even if Colonies drops this now, there's going to be 2 players remaining for CSU. 27% out of thin air, it feels for Colonies. Now the fishing for the kill confirm for Space Miner, but Not even kill confirm, just a random kill move, and that one will finally do it. 2 players remain versus just a single stock. All things considered, remember, Colonies did have 2 stocks there, so taking 2 with 2, perfectly adequate, right about the expectation you would have for a player of that caliber. Especially given the fact that Colonies didn't really drop. Or he took more stocks than he drops, really. Right? Arctic didn't give him that much of a lead. He really did tear through the entirety of Shawnee State. Now for CSU, I would say that this is potentially where Ruby comes in to just take 1. This could also be where Dreamless comes in. Brawler versus Toon Link doesn't sound like a very fun matchup, though. Then again, I don't think there's any matchup I would call fun when it comes to Toon Link. No offense to the player. Just character's a bit difficult to commentate, I would say. The rougher characters play against as well, pick against, because how do you really play against this character at times? And yeah, it's going to be Dreamless with the Aegis. A lot better than I think the Brawler would do in this situation. Big sword does good. Toon Link, not the best edgeguarder in the world, so that we're going to see too much of that. Which means the Dreamless should be overall okay in terms of the character's big weakness, which is that recovery. It's going to be a down tilt finding the combo terrain, but only 17.6%. As much as Mithra is a ridiculous character, there's one thing you have to admit, that her damage output usually is not absurd. Right, 17% off 3 hits is just about okay. Just those hitboxes quite big, and Pyrus kills quite early, so it doesn't really matter how weak the sword hits are, but Spaceman on the other end, the 2-frame with the down air. Haven't seen that one before. Maybe that's one of the secrets to Toon Link's success. It can be a down throw into the up special. 45, 56. Now the damage is slowly ramping. Down tilt up air, not going to kill anytime soon. Looking for a down air on this platform, you will be able to find anything out of that one. It would be a down smash. It could be a pretty much anything. That's going to be the 2-frame with the up special as well. And yeah, that's going to be an easy one for Dreamless. Dropped 1 stock, looked a little bit dicey for a moment there, but no, he's not going to drop another. I would expect at this point, usually CSU starts with Arctic. I would expect that to be the case yet again. He didn't especially struggle with Mario this time, who last time was the catch-22 for Arctic, but just so everybody's aware, yeah, I did just unmute, so you know I'm on top of things here. We are going to go to a quick 5-minute break. The player did just come back here and warn us. Thank you, Chimpus. The player, Chimpus. But yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, we're getting back into things. Seems though we are ready, and it's going to be starting yet again with the Wolf versus the Arctic. A little bit of hand warmers, it seems. Players making sure that they are all good. Potential internet checking as well. Ooh, unfortunate SD. And a homie saw, because he's just such a nice guy. Edge card attempt, I guess. I got Patrisu EX! Holy crap! It's like the special art too. Not to go off topic, I know that we're Smashy Bros, but I just got Patrisu EX. I was talking about Pokemon TCG Pocket before this, and I got on because I didn't think we were gonna be getting into things. I got freaking Patrisu EX. Holy moly. Okay, but we're actually gonna be getting into things now. The Robo Boost, or the Burner Boost rather. Robo Burner Boost, being what I guess I would call it. That's a nice up throw out of read on the shield. I got a 5th in for an APX, dog. I'm locked in, I promise. A little bit of a gyro toss there. The Nair will be sending forward. You could tell he was looking for something after that forward air. That could have been a back air or a Wolf Flash potentially up air there for Arctic. He's taking the lead now. Only slightly looking for a significant one. Midgard here could do it. No, he's just going to be Wolf Flash to ledge. And Nair sends up. The up air will not follow quite so. The shield poke there with the next one. Not quite killing yet. This is where it gets difficult to find a kill option. I say difficult, but really it's Rob. Anything kills, even the neutral special at times. And yeah, the gyro as well. Need a Wolf Flash there in order to get back. And Arctic ain't going to struggle too hard at finding a kill there. Looks for the fair. Back air, doesn't able to find it. Holds the gyro, looks for the 0 to death. Is that going to be it? Not quite. Survival for now. It's a Wolf Flash over the ledge. He's going high, but not high enough. Arctic almost gets a punish there, but he's able to read the option. And instead, he takes the up smash. There gets a little bit of chip on up tilt up air. Cheeky little combo that Rob has access to. Now 108 already, by the way. Arctic is just doing a mountain of work right now. Forward air on shield. Yeah, it ain't that safe even if you land with it. And that one was just a short hop. Straight up back air will take that stock. It's looking like the results will mirror last game. A little bit of laser there. 14% point blank. Forward air. No Wolf Flash. We'll just go for the Fire Wolf. Will be fine to go for it as well. A little bit of forward air landing into the up throw fair. The very bread and butter combo that Wolf has access to. It's something that I've even picked up. That's how you know it's very simple bread and butter. Trying to cover the gyro with protection with that laser. Able to get a whole lot off of it. A little bit of a nair. He's looking for an up tilt into the up air. He's just going to go for the up air either way. I don't care if I hit it, he says. He's just going to go for it. Back air as well. Raw. Look for the down air, but the Fire Wolf will break through. Ledge trapping fair bear. And another bear at that. Looks for the laser, but he's not going to find it. Arctic, this is where things get sweaty. He can just die at any point right now. This is Wolf after all. A down smash, a back air, sweet spot. Pretty much anything can kill. If you get good spacing. There we go, another back air. That one is sour. It's not going to kill quite yet. The down smash, he's fishing for it. An up smash as well on ledge. Wolf can just kill, but this is where it gets a bit tough to find a real solid kill move. The back throw, that one. Arctic will survive it. Fine, the dash attack, though. That takes it, yeah. That's a nice little bit of change there when you're looking like this. Like it's going to be tough, and Arctic will at the very least take that last one before things get a little bit too awry. Would have appreciated being able to do that before losing that last stock, but it happens from time to time. Much better performance there from the Wolf that time. Getting a lot more aggressive in Arctic's face. Really suffocating the Rob. Rob better still. And a reminder to everybody in chat, tonight we do have the start of the 24-hour stream starting at 8 p.m. We will have a few games on the B stream as well. Potentially a few, not sure how many we will be able to fit on there, but we will have some games going on. However, this main stream will be all fully dedicated to that 24-hour Giving Day stream. So make sure you're ready to show up for that. Make sure you're coming in, ready to watch. We've got a lot of crazy things planned, a lot of fun. Gonna have a solid intro. We've got pre-recorded content. We've got, independent segments. Am I allowed to give a spoiler as to what the first segment is going to be? All right, we're gonna be starting with speedrunning. So make sure you show up for that. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun games. We've got a couple people playing Minecraft. We've got somebody playing Cars 2 for 3DS, and we've got a couple people, or one guy, wonder who this could be, playing Getting Over It. So if you want to see a Getting Over It speedrun, make sure you show up for that. Or Cars 2, or of course Minecraft. Got a lot of things showing up. A little bit of a cheeky cape there onto the gyro. Is he going to go for it? He goes for it, but he's not going to find it. It's landing up there. It's going to be a grab instead that he's going to have to be satiated with. Super jump punch as well. Finding it. That's not something you really get on most characters. That's a Rob special, if we're going to be honest. The arm rotor. Just chuck it out. Just chuck it out, man. It's just a crazy move. Just sometimes fish for. Down tilt and an air dodge as well. He's not going to die off of it quite yet, but the roll read is good. Arctic takes that stock. Not too much concern. It's landing Nair into the gyro combo. He's not going to find a whole lot off of it. The DI was good to be able to just land on the platform and find the shield. Get away from that. Nightmare of a combo, the back air. Looks like they hit in front of him, if I'm going to be honest, but that's besides the point. Landing up air. Super jump punch doesn't kill. Probably a little bit too big to die, but too big to escape at the same time. The up smash. We've entered Mario mode yet again. Also kind of Lucas or Game & Watch mode, if we're going to be honest. Another up smash. He tries to go for some. Look, I'm going to be honest. Once Mario up smashes, you know what the next move is going to be, and it's not going to be down tilt by any means. Forward smash is raw. Good lord. Not the start that CSU had that they were really looking for. Last game, they did, start off 9-7. 9-8's a little bit tighter. I do anticipate the same player order here, so I do expect colonies to be coming in for this one. At the same time, though, CSU do have, of course, that ultimate weapon in their back pocket that they can throw out whenever. But still, it should ultimately be either the Brawler or the Aegis. Not the Brawler, the Young Link, not the Toon Link. Either be Young Link or Aegis coming in here. Don't love Aegis in this matchup, of course, so I'm expecting the young Hero of Time. Okay, yeah, that was not expected, if I'm going to be entirely honest. They're sending in the weapon. Ruby is coming in. This is absolutely not what was anticipated for me. Coming into this. They usually save Ruby, best for last. He tends to be the hard carry for this team at times, but they're sending him in second. This might be the first time I've ever seen Ruby second. But I mean, hey, we've seen Ruby work his magic plenty of times. It's the up tilt that one catches, and it's almost killing already. So don't have to make a guess as to what he's going to be looking to kill with this time. He has tried to adopt a lot of what Hurt's been doing in his game plan with his own, and yep, up tilt just sends it. So he has said in the past he's more willing to just kill with straight up grenades rather than looking for, those kill setups with up air, back air, up tilt. That's going to make him a much more dangerous threat in a lot of these games. Grenade. The down air will get the Mario to escape that one, but another up tilt's going to kill any second now, dude. Remember, there's no sour spots on that move either. It's just, yeah, send yourself to Kingdom Come. Ruby takes that without breaking a sweat. Now the onus is on them. They might have to change the order here. What was it that they sent in third again last game? I don't recall. It's difficult to remember. And also, I don't have very much brain power at times, so it can be difficult to remember for multiple reasons. Regardless, though, you got a brick wall to play against here if you're Shawnee State. Ruvi is truly one of the best players in GLEC, possibly the individual best player in all of GLEC when it comes to these crew battles, playing for his team, playing as a team player. He really excels. That's going to be the Peach, forget about that, but it is the Peach player coming in now. I like this matchup a little bit more than I like Peach versus Young Link. I still don't love it. Ultimately, Snake is still a top 10 character at the end of the day. So no character is going to be really safe playing against Snake. Looking for the nair out of that grenade. He's not going to find it. Just some standard pressure coming through. Look at that. That's beautiful. 75% now already. Percent is already starting to mount. And Ruvi, yeah, down air out of shield. It does 20, by the way. And remember, short hops do have a damage reduction and a 0 to death. Extraordinarily clean there from Ruvi. Yeah, I believe a standard down air would do around 23% compared to the 20% that a short hop down air does. But it just goes to show how just frankly bonkers that move is. Up till almost kills at the top platform, and Peach is only at 68. Yeah, this is where you're starting to struggle if you're Shawnee State. He hasn't even taken any damage, and by the way, Snake is notorious for, you know, taking damage. That is kind of one of the major things the character does, is he's built around taking damage at times, and Ruvi is just not willing to take any. 1.2, yeah, you got something on the board, but I mean, it just gets so tough. He's able to find the read with the Nikita. That one will bounce right off the Peach. Looking for the up tilt, and yeah, this is where things get absolutely dire for Shawnee State. A forward air will finally find some real meaningful percentage on the board. Only the straight forward air. You're not able to find a follow-up. Things have to be true against Snake if you want to actually find combos off of them. And that's a C4. Yeah, Peach tall enough to get hit by that one. 20% taken. This is what I mean, dude. Ruvy's just a different beast. Just impossible to get through this wall of projectiles that he sets up. Grenade's so good. Dash attack out of that one. It's especially difficult given the fact that, you know, grenades, if you try to use your recovery to hit opponents on ledge, you can just hit the grenade sometimes, and that resets the situation. Except this time you don't have a jump sometimes. And Ruvi is absolutely locking this guy down. He's taken 46% now, so this stock has been his most up to this point. Forward air attempt. I mean, that move has 23 frames to start up. It is not an easy move to hit, but grenade into Nikita, that is one hell of a way to bait and punish. Look for the down smash on ledge. Dash attack almost killing now. Yep, that's the Peach side special. Not going to look to punish it too hard, just resets the game back to where it used to be. 141 now. These grenades are going to start killing any second now if he's able to keep the pace of the game slow. If you're Ruvi, the main thing you care about is not giving away a stock, and yeah, you ain't gonna. 3 stocks left for Shawnee State. And yeah, This guy is a monster. And I'm not gonna lie, one of the things that shocks me is usually, as much as I love the guy, I'm gonna be honest, this guy sometimes talks like he doesn't even want to play the game. He's really talking about the game in a way that's like, yeah, you guys just win. I'm not gonna go in this time. But going in second really shows that he's fired up to win this one. He's almost desperate to take this dub. Up smash is going to hit that tether recovery. You are not allowed to stagnate. Hold on for dear life. You got to grab that ledge at some point. You got to get that intangibility, and once you do, the ledge trapping can begin. A little bit of a cheeky C4 drop. Gonna let it go. Boom. 60% already taken. Space Miner looking for some kind of progress here, but Ruby is walling him out so well. He's taking 88%, sure, and heal confirms are going to start coming online for Space Miner. Those projectiles, letting those grenades go boom here. But still, Ruby is feeling plenty fine at the moment. Tries to go for the C4 read, but it's a low commitment read at the very least. He's going to circle with the Nikita. That is insane pressure, that is. And this is also what I'm talking about, by the way, with some... Ruby wants to play this a lot slower, and he's more willing to take his time with these games and let the grenades do their work, find the kill itself. Give me the boomerang into forward air, though. This is going to be the first stock Ruby loses after taking 5 of his own. Tries to go for the forward air read, but Space Miner not going to go for something so bold. It's going to be a down throw. Forward throw, actually. I thought that the down throw percentage was there. Good recovery angle. Air dodges right past the ledge trapping. Yeah, small battlefield. I'm kind of surprised to see this over something like a Kalos, or not necessarily Kalos, but for example, if I'm Ruby, I think this is one of the stages I'd be most likely to ban, where it can be very difficult to find good up smash ledge traps on the board, but he can find a back air either way. Yeah, these platforms at the end of the day, they're low, so they give plenty of opportunities for C4 to just kill. Laying down the minefield. Anti-personnel. 3.9% is all that Space Miner's taken so far. The dash attack hits Ruby as much as it hits the shield, so... or the grenade, rather. This is a very difficult game for both these players to play. Ruby is going to really struggle to get through this, but remember, there is a timer on this, and we've already used up 3 minutes of it. Just about. Only 2 stocks have been claimed at this pace. We will be seeing a photo finish. Going to timeout. Real possibility at this point, but Ruby seemingly wants to end things before it gets to that point. He's playing a lot more boxy than he usually does. Trying to get in Space Miner's face. Double grenade pull. I don't know. I thought he was the one who went up. I don't know how those 2 grenades didn't hit him, but it somehow hit Space Miner. This is the kind of patience I like to see, though, from Ruby. He's really letting the player come to him. And again, how is Ruby hitting these, dude? Space Miner is... It just feels like caught entirely unawares. And remember, Ruby lost the first stock of this game. He's already clawed back 2 and only taken 104% in that duration. The reverse, wave bounce with that grenade. Try to enter. The Space Miner didn't fall for that one. The war of attrition has once again resumed. He doesn't even go for the aerial that time. He goes for the grenade pull. He's looking for something cheeky, and I don't know quite what he's finding with it. Things have really slowed down to a crawl. C4 attempted, but Ruby overestimates how, or underestimates rather, where Space Miner is going to be going with that one. The forward air, it doesn't quite hit. Ashtak goes straight through the boomerang as well. Shields is returning hit. Up smash. He's getting desperate for this kill, but Ruby still stands. 2 stocks remaining, and Space Miner only 1. This is the last stock for Shawnee State. That'll take it though. There is a chance here for Shawnee if they want, if they really feel the will to find it, but Ruby, I think, doesn't want to even give them a chance. He wants to nip this in the bud. Single up smash was set as the ledge trap. Seemed to be sufficient. The other Nikita as well. He doesn't find the hit with it, actually. It's a rare miss from Ruby, but it's still going to find it with the subsequent. Look for the back arrow. It's actually the tomahawk. Better go for the grab. Nikita just right in his face. All right, man. Starting to feel yourself a little bit too much, perchance, but I respect it at the end of the day. It's a bomb back air combo, what Toon Link is, please, especially known for. One straight aerial at this point will kill for Ruby, but he is, again, playing this very slow. He's really letting the game slow down. That is so scary, being up against Snake's shield like that. He could have grabbed, he could have looked for something out of shield. Both players theoretically could have, but the nerves are starting to get to both of them, I'm starting to think. Dodges right through that. The back throw, not going to kill quite yet. This is extremely tense. That Cypher armor is going to be good for Ruby at the moment. Rolls right through that boomerang, and the forward tilt takes it. No sweat off their brow, no pressure on the team. That is a quick 2-0 for CSU. And these players were a little bit nervous for this game. I'm going to go see if one of them wants an interview, and if you don't hear back from me, come back at 8.
Welcome back, everybody. It was a good, clean 2-0 from CSU. I got Chimpus here with me. How you feeling about that dub?
Pretty good. You know, pretty good.
Awesome.
Ruben 8.
Ruben 8, dude. He took 8 that last game. He 8 with 8.
Exactly.
So
You know he's not getting dinner though.
Corey.
Corey's not getting dinner.
Why is he not getting dinner?
He has to go work.
Oh. Fortunate. So Corey didn't 8.
Yeah, let's go work.
Or he didn't get 8, so he doesn't 8.
Yes,
So, what do we have coming up for the rest of the day from your and this weekend from your perspective, Mr. Chimpus?
About like 2 hours, we start a wee bit of a stream.
Is it 2 hours? Oh
Stream.
goodness, it is about 2 hours. Yeah, we got the 24-hour live stream coming up. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Feel pretty good. Made some stuff for it. I'm excited for the Valorant Smash crew battle. I've been training them up.
Yeah, we've been kind of slowly trickling information out to you guys, but yes, that is another thing we have going up. No, that's fine, honestly. I like that things are coming out naturally like that. We've got the Valorant Green versus Valorant White crew battle. That one is going to be very hype. We've also got, of course, the speedrunning block that Dreamless is going to be a part of with his Cars 2 speedrun. Any segments you're especially excited for besides those?
Oh, all my 4 a.m.ers out there, we got a heater planned. We're bringing Corey back from work. It's gonna be a heater.
And then anything in particular this Sunday that we might have going on?
Nothing.
Nothing. No. Yeah, nothing actually. Yeah, that's gonna be all for today. No, we got Midgard Mayhem. Always we got Midgard Mayhem on the fourth Sunday of the month.
Well, it's debatable. It's usually like the 3rd. It's always falls on like the 22nd, 23rd. What is it? What's this Sunday?
23rd.
23rd. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on our screen right now.
Yeah, right now it's at a $300 pop bonus, which is like the most we've ever had. So
47 entrants, I think it was.
Yeah.
So make sure you sign up if you haven't already signed up. It is a Smash Ohio Summit qualifier. Make sure you are signed up. But yeah, thank you all for showing up. We will have more today, 7:15, 8 p.m., somewhere around there is when the stream will start for the 24-hour live stream. The content